A very good morning. It's Mark here. It is Friday, June the 27th. It is 7:50 a.m. Eastern, 11:50 GMT. US session about to get underway and midway through the European session. Let's have a look how the markets are shaping up going into the US Open. US dollar index, fifth consecutive day of the US dollar index being sold off. Support already established today at 96.72, resistance at 97.04. With the US session getting underway, we'll see if sellers continue to be in control, come down and test this 96.73 and perhaps look for a lower low, adding to yesterday's losses. Alternatively, where the buyers do step in at the support area and look to come up and retest the 97 level. What we have seen a few times this week is US dollar weakness, US dollar index being sold off during the Asian European session, and then buyers stepping in during the US session. We'll see whether that continues today. But to start with, US dollar weakness. Let's have a look at the S&P. Been really strong, approached record highs yesterday. Today it looks like a new record high at 6,219. Support 6,193. Good 1.5 hours until Wall Street opens up. We're in pre-market now. This is the futures market, and already we can see demand. Once Wall Street does open up, let's see if buyers continue with this push higher and test this new resistance at 6,219 or higher. Alternatively, where the sellers step in and look to turn this around and bounce down off the new record high at 6,219. But that's an hour and a half away until Wall Street opens up. Let's have a look at gold. Very strong sell-off. Wow, being tested at 3,277, testing that 3,280 level, and a level gold's been unable to close below this 3,280 mark. Testing it again. Let's see if that can be maintained. Already a $40 move to the downside. Buyers will want to step in at this area and look for a bounce back up. Look to get back to that 3,320 area, but you can see how strong the sell-off is. Interesting that US dollar being sold off, as is gold being sold off, and not the traditional inverse relationship between weak US dollar and strong gold. So we'll see how this plays out once the US session gets underway. Let's have a look at oil. Sitting at that $67 level where it's been so comfortable. So that's still gold. Let's have a look at oil. And there you can see sitting in this tight range between $66.17, $67, $67, and sitting just close to that $67 mark. Buyers will be looking to come up and test the 67.76, looking at $68 or higher. Sellers will look to test the support at 66.24 and get below $66. But for now and for the last 3 days, you can see price activity very limited and constrained within this narrow range. Bitcoin also not doing much. It looks very, very content at this 107,000 level. Tried a little bit higher already. Got resistance at 107,800. I've got support at 106,500. It's about a $1,200 range. I've got a lower high. At this point, a lower low, but pretty flat. We can see that. Buyers will be looking to test and break above this 107,000 level, get back to 108,000 or higher. 110,000 would be the goal for buyers. Sellers, on the other hand, will want to break below this 106,500 and come down below 105 and get to more to the 104,000 area. But for now, as the US session gets underway, still flat, no indication of direction in either way. So going into the last day of the week, we're seeing US dollar index being sold off. We're seeing weak US dollar to start. S&P looking strong, continuing what we've seen all week and up at record highs. Gold below that 3,200 level. We'll see if buyers do step in. Oil pretty flat, and Bitcoin hasn't yet made a move in either direction. Good trading, and I will keep you posted and see you at the end of the session.